Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood, all that noise. We get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. Nedved, not the most accurate pass. Costa Curta. And it's Inzaghi. Oh, good read. Can he get it through? Looking for options for movement. Ribery. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. McTominay! He will be livid with himself. Shevchenko. Bastoni is there, and he can get that clear. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Inzaghi. Ribery. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Vlahovic gets a foot in here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Serginho. Tonali. Tonali carries the ball down the right. That's a little off target. Referee's given a throw. Arthur, well seen, saw that coming.
That was...
Has a shot! Oh, it's another chance! Goal! Milan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
McTominay has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his trip. And Ribery! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. And he's in on goal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And the counter is on. Ribery. Oh, this is a very good run. Spread neatly.
Well, from experience...
And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early...
Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Nedved...
Substitution for Milan, number 9, Vlahovic.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, now, this is some substitution. Almost surreal, you've got to feel.
It's a move that's pleasing everyone. Even some of the opposition fans are applauding.
Costa Curta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Ribery. Cannavaro can get it clear. Passes short and sharp. Got it! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
That has ended up in no man's land. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's having a shot! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Hullet. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Thuram. And Baggio. Lovely, now Shevchenko! And that was probably asking just too much. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Hernandez. And that is as far as it goes. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Milan really deserve...
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's in a great position here. Chukwuemeka, big header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Gerasi. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Chukwuemeka. Looking for options for movement. He's in plenty of space here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he welcomes it in. Incoming delivery. Piqué attempts a clearance. Now this could be a chance. Now can he find a finish? And he decides to cross it.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Spain, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Into the channel.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's having a shot! Tries to get it clear. Adeyemi. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Makaleli. Yamal. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ryerson, and that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, they could break here. Driving forward. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! First blood drawn. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Spain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Buffon claims comfortably.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is out of play. And it's Makaleli. And this is decent chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Applies the finish! Decent enough. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Schlotterbeck. Ryerson. Now Anton. Ryerson. And he was quick to react. Ryerson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Adeyemi. And it's Son Heung-min. Pass somewhat off target. Out to the right. Nemecha. The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Spain are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Nesta. Oh, good spread. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Makalele cuts out the pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal! That's another chance! Oh no, what has happened here? Nemecha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's in on... It's Basho! He can get that clear. And it's Makalele. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo!
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nemecha.
There will be 1 minute.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. And he shoots! Oh, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. And the action has already restarted. Spain displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
No, it's come to nothing.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. No, that's been intercepted. He shifted it to the flank, played back in, and the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Spain have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Buffon. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Now it's Girassi, now it's Chukwuemeka. Tries to play it through.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
Goes for the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
This looks promising. Baggio, who does have an assist to his name. Well, that has not gone well. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. And you can almost hear a pin drop. Girassi, first in line. And he puts them one up.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the next to run the gauntlet. 1-1.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Son Heung-min is the second man to step up for his team. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Borussia Dortmund are looking for comfort. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Baggio is the third man to step forward.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Oh no, it's a tame miss. Yamal is the fourth man to step up. Down the middle, right where the keeper was standing.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Sticks it away.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
So this to seal it. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper. He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Lest you need reminding, miss this, and it is over. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. And he delivers! Spain have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Hello attendees, this is
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Spain really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And he's had it nicked away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has ended up in no man's land. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And here's Shevchenko. Yamal. Yamal! What a save! Terrific reactions! Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's there to head it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Just eases him off the ball. And Shevchenko! Goal, Spain! There is the breakthrough. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming an attack up.
Yamal! Oh, crossbar! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He won't be happy with that one. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's in a great position, and he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Guardiola plays it short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Spain are looking to go forward now. Aubameyang. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Quality ball. Makalele clears it away. Mohamed, it's Salah! Oh, he scores! Oh, that's not going to count, and we go again.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Costa Curta. Thuram. Short changes him with that pass. No way through. Yaya Toure. Can he latch on to this? He's picked his way through. Very nicely done. He's gone for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Shevchenko! Chance, surely! He's missed, but not by that far.
Lamine Yamal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Yaya Toure. Roberto Baggio. Guardiola. Searching pass he's played there. That's a shade optimistic. Taken back almost at once. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looking to play him in. It's a promising position.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Threads one in. Out to the right. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And a quick reminder today.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
By the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Spain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's their second corner of the game. Guardiola with the short one. Mohamed Salah. And the shot! Goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Son Heung-min under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Makaleli. And it's Yaya Toure. Shevchenko. Khan claims comfortably. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Roberto Baggio.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Shevchenko. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Guardiola. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Good chance here! No, not quite.
Lamine Yamal probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Substitution for Spain, number 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? And this is Bale. That's a lovely, neat pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Cruyff. Oh, good read. Spain are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Just 5 minutes left. And it's been played through. Nice control. Spread it left.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's Yamal.
Has been indicated.
Rijkaard. Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's Messi. And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
I'd like to draw your attention.
Any
to
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, I think a draw...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
That's been slipped through. Shot can he finish? He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Messi. Now this shapes to shoot! Toure is there to clear. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Baggio. Messi. Spain are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. Costa Curta.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi takes the shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Costa Curta. That's a cute ball. Oh, super find. And that has been cleared. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Konate, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Baggio, distributed tidily. He has found the way through. And there's the shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
That tested the keeper.
Spain really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over.
And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Thuram. And Baggio played into space. Well read, nice interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Yamal, and here's Shevchenko. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Here's a chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Shevchenko usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Thuram, still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Great chance! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot.
And one more try! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Spain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Shevchenko. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Thuram. Makaleli pinches it off him. Tries to play it through. That has been slung wide. That's a throw. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Thuram. Takes a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's free, he has got space. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Van der Vaart! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Makaleli. Adams gets across to intercept that. Van der Vaart. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, what a... Goes for a shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Not so much sophistication. And that is that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Spain didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. it.